Alright, what's up, friends and fellow gamers? Welcome back to another adventure with Roger. Are you ready to make some ISK? Yeah, buddy. I got one really good, very simple, easy way for you to make millions of ISK per hour, guys. And I'm going to explain it all to you. It's very easy. So let's get started right away. Today I want to cover a very looked over ship that like I was saying, will bag you several million ISK per hour. And it will literally takes maybe 2 days to train everything you need to fly it. There are no level 4 or 5 skills needed. And you don't even need to know how to do good in combat at all. It's very easy to fly, very straightforward. You don't need to fly anything to fight anything to make money with this ship. All you have to do is have a corp mate who has a ship that can run level 3 or level 4 missions. And after your buddy runs through the mission, there will be a ton of wreckage left over after he kills everything. And also, most level 4 missions have several pockets to them or warp gates that are involved. So here's everything you need to know to make really good ISK for this ship called the Noctis, is what it's called. Okay, first you're just going to want to buy your ship. You're going to want to get your ship. It's going to cost you about 80 to 85 million ISK, which is totally doable, guys. After a few days of playing EVE Online full-time, you'll probably have somewhere close to that amount. Then you're going to need 4 salvagers, and you're going to need 4 small tractor beams to fit on your Noctis. These are really easy to train and pretty cheap in general. Okay, so what do you fit on your Noctis to help you make your life easier? Number 1, try not to fit anything on your Noctis that's going to raise your signature radius, guys. Why? Because a higher signature radius makes you easier to target and easier to damage overall. So you're going to want to keep your signature radius down as small blueprint as possible. That being said though, you will want perhaps something that speeds up your Noctis, like a micro warp drive or an afterburner. It'll just help you speed up the process and get to the wreckages faster. The Noctis is a pretty slow ship, and your tractor beams will have a certain range to them, but sometimes the wreckage will be out of range, so you just want to be able to get to them as fast as possible. Also, I recommend throwing on your Noctis a warp core stabilizer. This will help you against anyone that jumps into the area, targets you, and tries to warp scram you. The warp core stabilizer will help you be able to warp out. It won't always be 100%. Sometimes their skill level will be too high, or there'll be more than one ship after you. You just won't make it out. But that's very, 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 very rare that that's going to happen. You just don't want to announce to a whole bunch of people that you're out salvaging in the area. You shouldn't have much to worry about, especially if there's not a ton of people in the space that you're flying in. So the warp core stabilizer will just help you out. If there is somebody out there that decides they want to get froggy on you, you'll be able to warp out. And also, guys, don't forget that aligning your ship to the nearest station of where you want to go, just click on the station and hit align to. Your ship will align to that station, and that'll help you warp out much faster. Alright guys, so going along with the salvaging, you of course want to raise your salvaging skill, giving you proficiency at salvaging shipwrecks. At level 5, you get 100% increase in chance of salvaging retrieval per additional level. So that's really good. And if you want to train scrap metal processing, I really highly recommend this. You always get a ton of scrap metal and other things, which gives you increased returns for modules, ships, and other reprocessable equipment. But keep in mind, this is only for modules and ships, equipment, and not for ore or ice and things like that. So just ships and things that can go on ships. Scrap metal reprocessing is really going to help you out with that. You definitely want to get that to as high as you can as soon as possible if you're going to be doing a lot of salvaging or reprocessing for that matter. Okay, so how does this work, and how do you do it safely? So what you want to do is you want to get your buddy to join in the fleet with you. Next, I want you to have him go in there and kill all the ships in the first area, and I mean every single ship, because even a frigate can blow up your Noctis. It's very squishy, it's very unmaneuverable, and you don't stand a chance against pretty much anything. Not to mention, you don't have any weapons on your Noctis, so you're not going to be able to defend yourself. When all the ships are dead, and only then, warp to your buddy's location. Like I said, don't warp in too soon because you're super squishy, guys. So after you warp in, what you're going to want to do is target the wreckages. You're going to want to target them. You're going to want to pull them into you. And once they're close enough to you, what I want you to do is loot anything that's on the wreckage. So if there is loot on the wreckage, put it in your cargo hold. Once the loot's in your cargo hold, guys, I want you to turn on the salvager. At this point, if the ship is at a standstill, you can turn off the tractor beam and target something else. But if you're salvaging and your ship is moving, leave the tractor beam on, because what'll happen is your ship will keep moving, and after you turn your tractor beam off, it'll let go of the wreckage and you'll get too far away from the wreckage and your salvager won't salvage it. So try never to turn off your tractor beams until after the wreckage is salvaged. Okay guys, so what does the salvager do for you? So the salvager, when you salvage something, it immediately goes into your cargo hold, and it can be worth anything from a few thousand ISK to a few million ISK, depending on what salvage pieces you get off of that particular wreckage. Meanwhile, you can take all that stuff back to your station and you can reprocess the modules, the ammo, and anything else you get for ore inside, so you can use it for industry later on. Or for that matter, you can just take the modules that you get and the salvage that you get and take it to a local trading hub, put it on the market, and sell it for ISK. You don't have to reprocess it if you don't want to. I like to reprocess it because I have really high reprocessing skills. My scrap metal reprocessing is level 5. My salvaging is level 5. I have really good rep with the station I'm at and all that good stuff. So there's a few different things I recommend that you look into if you decide that you're going to salvage a whole lot and you have people that are willing for you to let you tag along like that to do it. And like I said, most of these missions have multiple pockets to them, so definitely you know, wait till your buddy's done with one pocket, then warp in, and then he'll go to the next pocket, clear that out, and once you're done salvaging the first pocket, then you can warp to the second pocket, and so on and so forth. I know a lot of missions out there, level 4 ones especially, have up to 3 or 4 pockets depending on the particular mission that they are. So it can be very profitable. Usually you're going to make somewhere between like 15 and 20 million per level 4 mission just salvaging. So that's pretty legit when you think about it. And don't forget, guys, to you know, once you sell stuff, don't forget to send your buddy like an in-game mail now and then, and just send him some ISK as a friendly gesture now and then, because he's really helping you out by letting you tag along and salvage this stuff. So this is a great way to not only make some easy ISK, guys, but experience a super cool side of EVE Online that not many people exploit to its full potential. Don't forget to fly safe out there, fellow Capsuleers. Check out some of my other EVE Online videos. I have quite a few of them out there now. To be honest with you, I make gaming content several times per week, so if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit me up with a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment, and check out the links in the description to my social media, my Discord where you can chat with other fellow gamers, and check out my Patreon where you can help support the channel for just $1.50 per month. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And other than that, guys, that's it for today. Check out the Noctis, get on some level 4 missions and make some good ISK and experience a new side of EVE Online. That's going to do it for me today, guys. My name's Roger. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Take care of yourself, everybody.